Hi, this is Susie at the AKC National Championship presented by Royal Canin. And as you can see, I'm at the German Pinscher booth, and I'm going to scroll around and show you the real deal. But first, let's meet her owner. Who you are, where are you from, and who are you?
I'm Denise, and I'm from Gainesville, Florida.
And who's this?
And this is Riley.
Riley. And how old is Riley?
Riley's 6 years old.
And tell me about German Pinschers. Is it Pinscher or Pinscher?
It's Pinscher.
Pinscher, okay. Now, you came out of Dobermans back in the day.
I still have Dobermans.
Do you? And how did you make the jump to include a German Pinscher in your life?
Well, I'm getting older, and the Dobermans tend to drag you around, and these guys are much easier to handle.
So average size?
This is the average size of one.
But how tall is she? How many pounds?
She's about 30 pounds.
Okay.
I'm not sure height-wise.
Okay.
Probably about 16 inches, I would think.
Now, I suspect that there is a bit of her in a Doberman Pinscher.
The Doberman was bred up from the German Pinscher, and the Min Pin was bred down from the German Pinscher.
Okay.
It's the original Pinscher.
And how many characteristics do you see between the two?
They're very similar. The German Pinschers are very intense about things they do, probably a little bit more so than the Doberman. Like if they see a squirrel, they're going to go after that squirrel.
And coat care is very similar?
Coats are very similar.
Now, how about the ears?
She's an all-natural. She's an all-natural dog.
She's an all-natural, but
they do
in the show ring.
They do crop the ears and dock the tail, but they can also be shown natural,
and not penalized.
Right.
And when it's cropped, it's upright.
It is upright.
It's not a button or anything like that.
No, it's very much like the Doberman ear.
And tell me about the health of this breed.
I have found them to be extremely healthy. I know they can come up with VWD, von Willebrand's disease, but it can be DNA checked out.
Sure.
You know, and I've had most of my German Pinschers have lived to be anywhere from 12 to 14 years. And most of them, the only times they've had to go to the vets is their yearly health check and the shots.
So what do breeders check for? The VWD, and are they doing hips, elbows, anything
They are.
like that? Okay.
Yes, and eyes.
And tell me about the history of this breed. It's quite old.
It's a very old breed, and they were almost lost during one of the world wars. I don't remember which one, and then some people took an interest and decided to bring them back. Many, many, many years ago, I am told that the standard Schnauzer and the German Pinschers came from the same litter.
Oh my.
And eventually they did separate them. And they say that if you were to take the standard Schnauzer and shave them down, they would look very much like the German Pinscher.
She's fascinated. We have a playground behind, and that is what she's staring at. There's a bouncy house, and there's just you're situated in a place where a lot of action is happening, and she seems to take it in her stride. Is she a good breed for a first-time owner?
She can be. I mean, they're very active dogs, so you wouldn't want to start her with somebody who's very lazy or anything, because they need the exercise.
Right.
I find they're very good with children about 8 to 10, 8 years and up. They're very rough and tumble type dogs. Very, like I said, very active, but they will stop and snuggle with you on the couch and watch TV.
So they have an on and off switch?
They do.
Yeah. She's really quite lovely.
She's been very good, and I've discovered, we've had people in wheelchairs go by, and the carts that go by, and she'll go right up to them.
Yeah. How many people are asking if she's a small Doberman or a large Min Pin?
Believe it or not that many.
Oh,
a lot of people have learned.
Well, are they familiar with the breed already, do you think?
They're kind of familiar with the breed. I've had a few that have asked if she's a small Doberman.
And has turnout been good for you? Has been there a lot of interest expressed?
Very much so.
That's awesome. Do you wish that there were questions that people would ask you about the breed that they're not asking you? What would you want them to know?
I just want them to know the personality of the breed,
It's not a rare breed, but it's not
a common breed
either,
right? And a lot of people, the ones who come by and know them, of course, they already know the type of breed, the type of dog.
Is the breed in good shape?
I believe it is.
It's a good gene pool?
I believe it is, yes.
That's good. And is it more popular in Europe than here?
I believe it is, yes.
So is it a pretty versatile breed? A lot of things
It's a
you
very
can do with
versatile
it?
breed. It does lots of things. It can do herding, agility, barn hunt. It loves barn hunt. Therapy dogs, even dock diving. I've known a few do dock diving.
What was the original purpose of the breed?
Ratters.
Ratters.
They're vermin hunters.
So they probably excel at not earth dog, but barn hunts.
They do excel at barn hunt.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can say as a fault for like this one is she likes to dig little holes in the yard to search for moles and things like that.
Is she a digger?
Not a big digger, but little holes, you
Yeah.
know.
So who shouldn't have this breed?
I would think the people that shouldn't have the breed with very small children, or like I said, people who are not very active. You know, but they're great with, you know, elder people who want to go take the dogs for walks and things like that. They're wonderful there. They make good apartment dogs. They make good farm dogs.
Well, she sounds like a really terrific breed that anybody would love.
They are. They're very, very good dogs.
And
Good
anybody
all-around
interested
dogs.
in the breed would contact German Pinscher Club of America.
Yep. They have a breeder's directory, and they can tell you who the good breeders are. And
Well, it's been fine getting to know you. Thank you so much for your time.
thank you.
I'm going to wander off, and I'm not going to turn this off because we're going to head over to dock diving. So we will see you on our way back. And for everybody at home, bear with me. I'm getting up and leaving. Thank you. Bye-bye. So I'm just going to keep this going because I have not gone back to dock diving at all. Needless to say, we're in the kiddie section, and so you're going to go with me to see what I see. So keep your eyes open, see if there's anybody you know. It's starting to be later in the day, so the rings are getting emptied out. Tonight, of course, is the rest of the groups and the very exciting Best in Show. This, I think, is the setup area for the dock diving dogs. So let's see how close we can get with a press pass. We're in the audience section now. It's pretty loud. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. All right, let's see what we got. A Dalmatian, and I think she's probably getting ready to go. Or not. I don't know what jumped into the pool before. We have some lovely ribbons for the winners. There's another pool behind me.
Next dog making his way up to the dock is going to be Buck.
Let's kind of peek behind the area.
For those of you joining us to watch these NADD National Championships, we thank you. NADD is very happy to be here at this AKC Invitational. Recently partnering with the American Kennel Club, we're very proud to be partnering with AKC. NADD is the only venue to be partnered with AKC, the only diving dog venue. We're very happy to be a part of it. This next dog up, this is Buck. Buck starting at 18 feet.
Bear with me, folks. I'm going to try to scan as Buck goes
He's
into
going
the
to
water.
get 2 attempts at 18 feet.
Hope I don't get wet.
Bringing him back almost to the end of that 40-foot run out. Letting him go and having no
Pretty
issues
cool.
at 18 feet. Nicely done. Our rig master's going to be setting it up, bumping that bumper out another foot to 19 feet. 19 feet where a lot of our dogs have been capping. Only 2 dogs
I'm going to
hit
turn
over
around and
19
watch
feet
another
so
one.
far. Deja and Waffle hitting 20 feet. Buck telling Dad, oh, I see it.
And we're going to go back and
And I'm
look at
gonna
Duck.
hit it.
Buck. So Buck is barking at
up on the dock right now. He's in game
the
mode.
device that he's going to jump to try to get.
Shaking it off.
It's the thing hanging over the pool. Elaine, I have not done Welsh Terriers yet. A lot lot of people are emptying out of
Make sure
meat.
he sights that toy at 19 feet. Gonna bring it back. We'll see if he
I'll
can hit
do that,
19
Julie.
feet. 18 feet wasn't a problem.
All right, here we go.
No big deal for Buck.
No big
19
deal
feet,
indeed.
not a problem at all. That dog popping very high above that bumper line. And here we go, bumping it up to 20 feet. Can Buck be the third dog today to hit that 20-foot
All right,
mark?
they're bumping it up to 20
Only
feet
two
for
dogs
Buck.
to do it so far, Deja and Waffle, both Belgian Malinois. GSPs are also pretty springy though. Buck's got some serious pop up in that dog.
Buck's barking at the toy. The dogs absolutely love this.
Again, focused on that bumper.
Here's what he's going to go after. And it's going to be 20 feet away. Go get him, Buck.
The more we can build a drive for that bumper, the more that dog's going to extend off the end of the dock for that toy. 20 feet. Only two dogs so far to do it. Ken Buckley the third. This is attempt number 1 at 20 feet. No misses so far for this dog.
Here we go.
Here we go. There it
Yeah.
is!
Hey, piece of cake.
20 feet, Buck, the third dog today to do that. And a non-Malinois. The important part here, too, is Buck's done 3 jumps only. He's conserving his strength. Some dogs have got misses. The more jumps these dogs do, they get
Over there
tired.
we've got a poodle.
Buck choosing to start at 18 feet, and he's done 3 jumps, 3
Check out the poodle.
absolute nails on that bumper. We're going to bump it
That's how
up to
it goes. You
21
got a
feet.
short hair on that side.
Nobody has hit
And a
21
poodle
feet
on
so
this
far
side.
today. Buck telling that bumper, you're mine, I'm coming for you. Taking a minute to watch that dog's nice form in the practice pool over here. Dog getting focused on that toy.
We're back to Buck.
Here we go. Going back to get set up. We're on that 40-foot mark. Our dogs have a total of 40 feet. If they choose to use all of it, they can. That's the maximum running distance they have to pop off the end of our dog. We're going to see if Buck can be the first dog today. 21 feet. Oh!
That's
Big round
awesome.
of applause for Buck, the first
Yay,
dog
Buck.
today. The dog does not need to grab that toy, just dislodge it from 2 clips and have it fall to the water. We've seen a few dogs earlier knock only 1 clip and it hangs. That doesn't count. But he knocked it at 21 feet. Very impressive. The only dog so far to hit 21 feet. And
Bring
now
it
we're
back.
going for big numbers. 22 feet. Ken Buck hit 22 feet. He was stretching for that 21-foot bumper. Getting it with the tips in his teeth. Trying to get Buck fired up for that 22-foot mark.
I think he's game.
These are big jumps to hit this mark at 22 feet. These dogs, if they were just doing big air, are jumping over 25, 26 feet. It's important that they pop up nuts and highs as they're above the bumper line. It takes a long jump to hit a bumper at 22 feet. He sees that toy, he's going to This is just showing off at this point. Here we go.
Oh, that's okay, Buck.
Let's throw a toy for Buck. There we go.
I agree, Sally. He is pretty amazing.
All of my veteran novice dogs, we're going to be starting in Dock 1 in the next few minutes. So if you're in the veteran novice division, please make your way over to the dock. Over here at Dock 2, we got air retrieves. You guys are seeing big things right now. This is Buck. Buck, the only dog so far today to hit 21 feet. Only 2 dogs to hit 20 feet. Everybody else has been capped at 19. Buck looking to show off and hit that 22-foot mark. Attempt number 2. He's going to get 2 attempts at this distance. See his hand? We're putting him right back to that 40-foot mark, maximizing his running distance. Here we go. He got a good pop, just a little short. A
right,
big round of applause to
wander
this dog.
over to the other side.
Dog that hit 21 feet so far today. Very, very impressive distance.
All right, we're going to wander out of dock diving. I'm going to leave this on for a little bit just to give you a flavor of the crowd. Bank of photographers. Lovely Doberman. Rings are emptying out. Place is getting kind of quiet. Big balloon dog is often a meeting place for a lot of people. And I'm just going to leave this on. We have a gaggle of Papillon. We'll take a look at them. Head over to see the boxers. Hello. How's your day going? I'm live streaming on Facebook for National Purebred Dog Day. And you guys aren't buying any of it, are you? Because you don't know me. Are you having a good day? Hello. Moving on. Let's check out the Briard. Beth, it was a short hair. Hello. We're at the Briard booth.
Okay.
And some very important work is going on here. We have children learning about a breed, getting to know it up close. And here we have an exquisite puppy. Oh, I'm live streaming on Facebook for National Purebred Dog Day. Who's this?
This is Snuffy.
Snuffy, hello Snuffy. How old are you?
He is 5 months old.
And how's he doing?
He's doing fabulous.
It's a long day at Amita Breed's booth.
It really is. But
So-
he's having a good time.
So as long as I have you, I'm going to put you on the spot. Tell me about living with a Briard, other than that your knees are constantly wet from drinks of water.
Oh, it's just a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. I grew up with the Briard, and he's the first Briard I've had as an adult, and I'm just having a blast with him.
How did you get interested in the breed?
Well, just from growing up with having a Briard when I was a child.
Hello, sweetie.
Great family dogs.
Now, are his ears, will they be cropped or what?
No, he's natural.
He's natural?
Yes.
And what happens in the show ring? Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay.
They can show
I know in
either
Europe
way.
it is, but not
Yes.
so not here.
You don't see it as much here in the show ring, but it's perfectly acceptable.
Go ahead and pet. It's more important that you get to know this breed. Thank you. I'm just doing kind of a hit and run at all the different booths. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, and here we have the American Brittany. Hello. I am live streaming for National Purebred Dog Day. Who's this?
This is Glenda, the Good Witch.
I'm sorry, what's her name?
Glenda, the
Glenda?
Good,
The Good Witch.
Good Witch.
Well, she's lovely.
Thank you.
So I'm putting you on the spot, but tell me the difference between the American Brittany and is it the Coton
Yes, or the French Brittany.
or the French Brittany? What are the significant differences between the two?
Size
Uh-huh.
and color.
Okay.
The characteristics, personality-wise, are pretty much the same. They're both small birding dogs and wonderful hunt instincts.
And they are not
wonderful
spaniels.
family. They are
Not
not
spaniels.
They're pointing breeds.
We know
They're
this.
Pointing breeds.
Do you hunt this dog?
She has a junior hunt title.
Very nice. Is she a show dog as well?
No, she's not.
That's okay. A title at one end
Yeah.
is perfectly
And we're going
fine.
to start doing some obedience and
Nice.
agility after the first of the year.
Well, she's lovely.
Thank you.
We're kind of hitting all the different meet the breeds while we can before the groups start. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Selecting
So
the
off we go. Here we have the Norwegian Bullhund. And they're busy, so I'm not going to bother them. A lot of people are packing up. Here we have the Cairn Terriers, fabulous little dogs. Hello. Hi guys, I'm live streaming on Facebook for National Purebred Dog Day. Who have we got here?
This is Khaleesi.
Khaleesi? Game of Thrones fan, I see. And who's this?
Jack Frost.
I'm sorry?
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost and Khaleesi. Wow.
And this is Castiel.
You are not dressed up like the Tin Man and Dorothy and the Wicked Witch this year. Saturday was that day. Okay. You, how did you do booth-wise this year? Because you always usually walk away.
This year we did not do it. We missed some of the cast members. So
Yeah, what are you
this
going to
year-
do?
but
Good
we'll be
help
back
is
next
so hard
year.
to find.
Next year.
All right. I am going to, is it all right if I pet?
Sure.
I'm going to pet. I grew up with Cairn Terriers. I went to the dark side and I have Poolies now. But this is a coat that you hand roll.
Yes.
And they're just wonderful little breeds. Can you describe hand rolling or stripping?
Well, you kind of just pull up the coat
Pluck,
a little
pluck,
bit.
pluck.
The dead ends are here, and you just pull it out.
Okay, do it again.
That perked her up some.
And it doesn't hurt her, as you can see. In fact, I bet she falls asleep most of the time.
All the time. Just comes right out.
Breed is in good shape?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I'm talking to too many breeds that are worrying about their breed numbers. Lovely little dog. Well, thank you. I'm just kind of hitting all the different booths before everybody goes home. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There's another one. Here we have a Canaan dog. I'll take a shot, but he's busy, so I'm not going to bother him. Is a breed with a fascinating history. Let's see if I can get a little closer. Anyway, we'll go along. I think this is maybe a Russian toy that just got picked up. We're get a Cane Corso sighting.
Oh, yeah.
Hello,
this is
sweetie.
Nessa.
I know it's
This
such
is
a long
Nessa.
day.
It has
So
been.
do I have to? It's such a long day.
We're getting it wrapped up.
I know.
Come over and say hello.
No, you know, you're just fine.
Come here.
I'm just
girl.
content to get. I won't ask anything of her other than just revel in her glory.
Yes.
She's very lovely.
Thank you.
Have you had a good response to her this weekend?
Oh, most definitely. A lot of people have been very amazed at how well behaved and how
Yeah.
docile they are.
You know, I just think they're such magnificent looking dogs, but they're intimidating looking.
Most definitely.
And yet I've
And
never known anything but a pussycat in this breed.
Right.
They're very sweet. What's her name?
Her name is Nessa.
Nessa?
N-E-S-S-A.
Nessa.
She's
Nessa,
busy
may I
looking at
pet?
the little dog.
She's busy.
Nessa.
Oh, well, there's a.
Yeah, who's that sitting in your
Hello.
chair? Huh?
We're looking at I think a Russian toy.
I'm not sure. Is that a Russian toy?
Well, we'll
She likes
leave her
the
alone.
color of the chair, so.
Well, it is shiny. Maybe she's really channeling a crow. All right, off we go. I appreciate your time. Go
Say
get
thank
some
you.
rest,
Thank
Nessie.
you for stopping by.
Go get some rest. You're just gorgeous.
Say thank you. Thank you very much. We had a great day.
I'm so glad. Off we go. Here we have the cardigan. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
And we visited the Carolina dog yesterday. Here we have the calves. And there be royalty at this show. And a fireman visiting royalty. That's something you don't see every day. Who's this?
This is Bo.
Hello, Bo.
Bodacious.
Is he holding up pretty well?
Yes,
Meet the Breeds is a very long weekend for
And
a
he's
dog.
been here the whole weekend, and he's been here pretty much, most of the time. So.
Yeah. Wow. And how have you been showing as well?
Yeah, we showed him our specialty. We showed him our specialty.
Well, this is one very popular breed, and for good reason. Cavalier, King Charles, of course.
He's part of our group.
What a face.
Shall I interview all of you, or shall I?
Well, they're set up for another interview, so I'm going to get out of the way. Thank
Okay.
you. But we'll get a few more. And there is a Chesapeake Bay Retriever. Such a great dog. Such a great breed. Hi, sweetie. Oh, hello. Hello.
Here, Mabel.
Uh-oh.
Lisa.
Off we go. Just checking out visitors. As you can see, everybody's kind of winding down, getting ready to go. Hi. Hello. We have Chihuahuas. We'll just take a sighting. Sound asleep. Hi, guys. Chinese Cresteds. Say hello. Live streaming on Facebook.
And what is this for?
National Purebred Dog Day.
Okay, well, you came a little bit too late. We were
Oh, I'm not worried. That's okay. Better sighting than nothing.
Yep, well, we're the New York contingency.
Pardon me?
We're the New York contingency.
You're the New York contingency. Have you had a good weekend?
Very good weekend.
Good. Were you showing as well?
Yeah, we, let's see.
She got reserve on Friday and second in her class. She turned 6 months old on Friday. And
I got select with my dog on yesterday here.
Very nice. So you
And
can.
I'm sorry, select at the specialty at What a Merit here.
Well, whatever. It was worth the drive.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Safe drive home. Bye-bye. We're going to go over here. We have Dalmatian sighting. The Dandies we saw yesterday. Looks like the Dachshunds are getting some love here.
I was thinking a couple years.
Okay. Dr. Klein.
Little corner pub. Oh my, look what we have here. I'm live streaming on Facebook for National Purebred Dog Day, and I was hoping to talk with someone. Are you a good person to talk to about the Coton?
I am not.
That's okay. We'll just admire.
I know some information, but not enough.
Tell me what you know.
Okay, well, he's a larger breed for male.
I'm sorry, he's what?
He's larger for male.
Okay.
But they're also
So he is a male Coton.
Yes, they're hyperallergenic.
Okay.
And they do not shed.
Okay. Good time. Good for a first-time owner.
Mm-hmm.
Good for a first-time owner. Yes. No. And how about all that hair? How much grooming?
Like an hour a day.
An hour a day. Just even if you're a pet owner.
Just if you want to keep it long.
Okay.
If you get a puppy cut, it's a lot shorter.
Now, may I reach out? What's this dog's name?
His name is Jack.
Jack. Jack. Jack. Heads up, Jack. Up.
Yep.
Jack down.
That's Mama right there.
There is Mom. Well, I was hoping to touch him to be able to describe his hair, and it's really soft, but Jack has other things in mind because his mistress is there.
Sit.
So I will get out of the way, but he's quite lovely. Is he your first Coton?
No. He's okay. He's not going to go anywhere.
Well, you can see he has a fan club. So I will move on. Thank you. People are kind of wrapping up for the day. So I'll just keep this on a little bit longer. As you can see, crowds are thinning out. Vendors are even packing up. Here we have an Iggy. And this Iggy's collar makes me feel very underdressed. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Susie with National Purebred Dog Day live streaming on Facebook. Who's this? I'm sorry?
Yes.
Who is this?
This is Cathera.
Cathera?
Uh-huh.
Oh, she is lovely.
Hold on a second. Maybe I'll talk to you later. Bye. Sorry.
No worries. Well, she's lovely.
Thank you.
We are
Nice
just kind of hitting the
nice
different.
and wiped out on here. It's like
I don't think anybody at home can probably see him, but they can sure see this lovely beauty. That is quite the collar. Hello, sweetie.
Say thank you.
It's a long day, I know. Well, I'll get out of your face. Thank you.
Okay.
Irish setters are going home. We have the Irish Terriers over there. The Ibizans. Let's go check out the Irish Water Spaniels. Hello. I'm fine, thanks. I am live streaming on Facebook for National Purebred Dog Day, and I saw that you were still here. And since I am a personal fan of the Irish Water Spaniel, I had to stop by. Do you have a minute?
Sure.
Who is this?
This is Clancy.
Hi, Clancy.
He is a 4-year-old male.
Uh-huh. And who are you and where are you from?
I'm Edith, and I'm from Falls Church, Virginia. This is my husband, Michael.
Hi.
How are you?
Is he your first
He
Water
is.
Spaniel?
He is my first Irish Water Spaniel.
And what breed did you have before him?
I grew up with dogs. I grew up with collies, and then I had a break in dogs, and so he's my first getting back into dogs.
And why this breed?
Well, I wanted an animal that was smart, that I could train, that had a good personality.
And from what I know about the breed, he should be making you laugh all the time.
He does make me laugh all the time. My Michael had not had dogs before, so I also wanted a dog that had a good, solid personality,
right,
and also one that is in that sort of hyperallergenic group. Because we have some allergies in the
Well,
household.
they're said to be the clown of the dog world.
They are the clown of the dog world. They're smart. They're funny.
What makes them so funny?
Because they are entertaining, and they entertain themselves, and they entertain you. I mean, it's like, you know, the ball, he brings it and he wants to play, and he'll do it in a silly way, right?
And can we see that famous rat tail?
You sure can. Look at this one.
There it is.
And
look at it
rat
go.
tail is always wagging.
And it's always wagging.
He's a happy dog. We do dock diving. We performed in dock diving this weekend, and we also are just starting an agility.
Clancy, may I reach out and touch you? Hi, sweetie. Oh, what the? Oh, you guys, I wish you could feel what I'm feeling. I just got a really lovely kiss. And there's another who has some very nice bling on.
And they compete in agility.
Nice.
And they compete in agility in a different kind of way than most competitors, right?
Yes.
In what way?
I have a Segway.
Oh,
I
you
do
have
not run on my feet.
Oh, how interesting. Is that dangerous around water?
Around water? No,
Well,
this is an agility.
I'm so sorry. I just came from.
It would be interesting watching that 110-pound guy swim.
You be first, and I'll be there, and I promise to get it. Wow, that's really interesting. Does that work out pretty well?
It's taken me 5 years to learn it.
To master it.
To be able to do it without thinking about it in the ring.
Well, yeah, I ran
Otherwise,
into
you're
a
doing
wall
a
with
lot
a Segway, so I'm.
Yeah, otherwise you do a lot of multitasking. Where's your face? You got a face there.
So tell me about this coat. How much care?
You know, we brush them out about once a week. We're not professionals, either groomers or conformation folks, so we take them to a groomer about every 3 months. The coat will pick up various hitchhikers. Sweetie boy, yes. Oh, yes, oh, sweetie, 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 sweetie. Yes. you know, he'll get burrs and fleas and that kind of stuff. So we got to pick that out.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've never owned a poodle, but somebody said that, you know, they're much easier than poodles.
Yeah. Pretty healthy breed?
A very, yeah.
Do you happen to know what the breeders are health testing for?
I think they health test for almost everything. Hips, thyroids, eyes. The breeders test for...
Thyroid's not compulsory anymore. Eyes and heart.
Well, I sprung myself on you, so I appreciate your time.
You know, the one thing I want to say is that these breeders of these dogs, and all purebred breeders, but we got breeders of excellence with these dogs. They do wonderful things for the puppies. That I got a dog that had heard a gunshot before in case she wanted to have hunting, had heard thunder before, had met kids before. The breeder of my dog just did a fabulous job.
And I love hearing that because,
you know, and you want temperament. And I was able to tell her the temperament that we wanted. That I was an experienced dog owner, my husband wasn't, and she got us, you know, a dog that she was able to say the temperament would work for us.
Right. Wow. Christy is writing CYA and test for it all. Oh, yeah, I see what she's saying. Yeah, that's probably a good policy.
Right.
Well, no, National Purebred Dog Day supports heritage breeders who are testing and doing it right and creating the next generation that will preserve our breeds.
That's right.
So, I mean, too many breeds are in danger of extinction in their homeland. What shape is the Irish Water Spaniel in?
I think it's in pretty good shape.
That's awesome.
We are a rare breed, but we folks are breeding. We're stable. We're not declining. We're stable.
Wow. Well, you did really well on your feet considering I just kind of walked up on you and just started yakking. So, Clancy, thank you for your time. And I am running out of battery, so my time is gone, but it's hard to leave this face.
He's a sweetie.
What a great dog. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, well, my battery's down to fumes, so I guess it's time to shut it off and charge it up. We'll close it out by looking at an incredibly beautiful dog. Oops. Not my thumb, but the dog. This is an Ibizan Hound. What's her name?
His name's Atticus.
This is Atticus, and who are you and where are you from?
Well, I'm Melissa. I'm from Melbourne.
We know that lady.
Hi, Susie.
Hello.
Wait, Susie, I have something for Susie.
Uh-oh.
Waiting all day. Where did it go? Where is my... Right here. I had it out.
Oh, yay. I
can't think of... Dogs.
Yes, I can't think of a better way to close out. Thank you, Elaine. Say goodbye.
Bye. See you next